For as long as we've been in business, 100% of the time, marketing companies try to get our business by promising us the same thing, some huge number of leads. But should your analysis stop there? Think about it. It doesn't matter how many leads you get if there is no hope for most of them to ever convert to a paying customer. That wastes not only your money, but your time. We have to remember our businesses don't just need leads. We need the right kind of leads. So what can you do? Well, in our experience, providing educational content, which is also known as content marketing, that is the top lead generation choice for any personal services business, like a body contouring business. Because with content marketing, you're not only going to bring in leads, you're going to bring in leads that are practically guaranteed to convert into paying customers. In today's episode, we're going to tell you all about content marketing, and we're going to give you the exact content marketing tactics that we've used to generate tons of leads over the years that have consistently turned into lifetime paying customers. So, if you want quality leads and more of them, you're not going to want to miss this episode. Stay tuned.
You're listening to the Body Contouring Academy's Proven Profits podcast, where you'll learn simple, actionable strategies from real-world, successful body contouring professionals to help you generate more revenue, realize the profits you want, and create the life you desire. Hi, I'm Shannon.
And I'm Kay.
And we're your hosts of the Proven Profits podcast.
Hello, body contouring community, and welcome to today's episode. Kay here. Shannon and I really appreciate you being here too. We've been focusing on marketing lately. And, we were thinking we need to talk about lead generation a bit because we know you think about it a lot. For good reason. New leads are the life force of all of our businesses. Now, when marketers approach you, they typically tell you, we'll get you the leads, usually promising a lot of leads, but it's up to you to get them through your doors. Okay, well, that's how business works. But it's a mistake to singularly focus on the sheer number of leads. Now, it's true, it's a numbers game to a certain extent. The more leads you get, theoretically, the more appointments you should make. But in reality, it doesn't work that way because not all leads are good. If your leads are not qualified, or if they're way out of the scope of your target market, they'll never become your customer, no matter how much you work on them. That's why providing educational content is such an efficient way to market and attract leads. If your educational content appeals to leads, if it helps them, if they like what you're saying, then they'll want to hear more from you. They'll become your lead, a good lead, a lead that your business appeals to, a lead who will trust you and ultimately want to do business with you. And if someone is checking you out and they don't like what you say or care to hear anything further from you, well, they're not going to become your lead. That's really a good thing. Neither you nor your potential lead will waste any time. So what exactly am I talking about when I say providing educational content or content marketing? Well, I can put it simply by saying content marketing is providing your target market with helpful and relevant information. And it is so big because with the one tactic of providing educational content, your business is accomplishing so many things. You're providing that wanted information. You're building trust. You're establishing your authority as an expert. You're staying top of mind, and you're creating relationships, which is pretty much what success in business is all about, right? Using educational content to attract leads to your business is smart because it's not enough for a new lead to discover your business. You're going to need to provide them with enough reasons to keep them interested in your business and eager to learn more from you. And since you want the attention of your target market, you're not looking for all the fish in the sea, you definitely want to appeal to your target market and attract them to your business. So remember, the educational content you provide, well, it should be both useful and relevant for them, your target market. This continued relationship with your leads using this educational content, well, that's what puts them on the path to ultimately become your customer. Providing educational content, or what's called content marketing, it's not a one and done like so many other marketing or advertising tactics. It's all about developing a relationship after you attract and growing that relationship. Guys, educational content works. So like we said earlier, there's a whole lot of different ways to use educational content to attract leads, and you won't and you can't use every single tactic when you implement content marketing. So you'll need to use the tactics that have been proven most successful for your particular industry, which is a personal services industry like body contouring or skincare or massage or tooth whitening, etc. You get the picture. And what we're recommending is a combination of both digital and offline tactics. So first off, what are the digital tactics you should use? We'll list them, and then we're going to dive deeper into each of them in just a bit. But for now, here's an overview of what we recommend using. First of all, your website, and the 3 places or pages on your website you should focus on: your home page, your services page, and your blog section. Second, your social media pages, and you're going to repurpose that website content on it. And finally, the third way digitally is with nurturing emails. These are going to be used to follow up with your leads and create that relationship. Moving on to offline educational content, that's content that you deliver in person rather than online. You're going to host quarterly educational events at your business and or participate in community events. So now, as promised, let's elaborate on each of these tactics. But before we dive into the details, Shannon has a brief message for us.
Ready to start your own body contouring business? Or add in-demand body contouring services to your current business? We've created online courses to make it easy, without a huge investment, time-consuming research, or taking dangerous risks. Our online certification courses lay out complete roadmaps for implementing the most popular and affordable body contouring devices on the market. Each course is complete with an explanation of technologies, method of action, step-by-step treatment protocols, downloadable forms, and more. After completing each course, you'll have the knowledge to deliver desired results and generate maximum revenue. Become a body contouring expert. Visit bodycontouringacademy.com, click on the certification courses from the menu, and discover the courses that can transform your business today.
Okay, first let's break down the digital educational content tactics. First up, let's talk about your website. You want to include education about your services, treatments, and products on, well, really every page, But focus on these 3 pages now. Your home page, your services page, and your blog section. Number 1, your home page. Question: do you have a treatment or a service that your business or your brand is known for? If you don't, what is your most profitable service or treatment? The answer to this question is what you need to place prominently on your homepage. Highlight it there. Now, when you're doing so, be aware that you don't have long to catch your website visitors' attention. An average of 62 seconds is what you have. It's all the time you have to appeal to them and give them a reason to want to learn more. Now, resist the urge to put everything about the service or treatment on the home page. That's going to take up more than that 62 seconds. Instead, give the visitor reasons why she should want to learn more from you. Also, make sure you have calls to action on your homepage because you want to guide your visitors to the next step. Now, no matter what the length of content on your homepage is, and by length I mean from the top where the headers are as you scroll down that screen, make sure to include the most appealing content on what's called above the fold. And so that's the content that shows up when you open the screen to your homepage, whether that's on a mobile phone or a desktop, tablet, or a laptop. Now, if you'd like to take a look, get a visual, and take a look at what this looks like in real life, we're going to give you a good visual of what we discussed using our most recent MedSpa SculptAway's website homepage. We'll leave a link to that homepage in our show notes, so you can take a look if you want to get that visual. Next up is your services page. Your services page is one of your most viewed website pages, probably second only to your home page. So it's going to need to be visible and easy to access from that home page. So make sure to add that service page or pages, if you have more than one, to the navigation bar on your home page. Now, on the services page, you need to tell your visitors about your services. Include a section with a description of each of your services and treatments. You have a couple of options. You can use one page to list all your services, and we're going to leave an example of a page like that, also from SculptAway, in our show notes, so you can see how that works. Or you can use one page for each service, or use one page for your profit center service, your branded service, and we're leaving an example with that full page devoted to one service in our show notes too, also SculptAway, because SculptAway does both. And we're leaving links, so get those visuals so you can get an idea of what's going to work best for your business. You're also going to need to include on your services page some frequently asked questions and answers about the treatments and services. And what is really great, if you have them, is to include some before and after photos, client reviews or video testimonials, and educational videos about the services or treatments. And then the third thing for your website that you need to focus on is your blog section. And here's why. Customers want to do business with experts. We all know that, right? With blogs, you position yourself as an expert. Blogs will provide valuable information for your website visitors. Did you know statistics tell us that consumers researching for new services they're considering or businesses they're considering, they look at an average of 5 blogs. Blogs are also going to be a great way to convey your expertise and authority in the field. Now, also on your homepage, make sure to include that blogs in your navigation bar. And we know you're probably wondering, if you don't have a blog section already, how do you even know what to blog about? Well, you blog about your client's concerns. For example, you have a client ask you, I want to tone my abs, but I have a little fat to lose too. If I do electromagnetic muscle stimulation, EMS treatments to tone my muscles, will that help reduce the abdominal fat too? Your answer to that question is a blog article. So when you listen and really listen to your client's concerns, your blog article subject list will start going on and on. So that's it for the educational content on your website. Let's move on to your social media pages. Good news here, you don't have to create different educational content separate and apart from your website on your social media pages. You're going to take your blogs, service descriptions, questions your client asks, and even the calls to action on your website and everything else, put a new spin on them for social media posts. That's referred to as repurposing your content. You're going to repurpose your already produced educational content. And it is so effective because it's likely you're reaching a completely different audience and many new people, new consumers on your social media apart from your website. And doing this, you're definitely reinforcing your authority, your expertise, and displaying your knowledge. You're just increasing your exposure. And did you think about this very important thing? You're saving your time, a ton of it. Producing new content takes so much more time than repurposing content you have. So now let's move on to the nurturing emails. Nurturing emails is a tactic you're going to use after a lead shares her contact information with you. Now, these leads are ones that have expressed interest in your business, so you definitely need to stay in touch and nurture them all the way until they become your client. Now, what are nurturing emails? They're emails that are short, fewer than 200 words. They're non-salesy, and they should be sent on a consistent basis, at least once a month. We feel nurturing emails are simply the best way to provide follow-up educational content for clients, leads, and prospects. So you're going to send them to your whole database. Nurturing emails provide little tidbits of focused information. So, for example, you might send one on the relationship between sleep and weight gain. Or you could send one on how to calculate your BMI. Or you could send one telling them about the 4 causes of cellulite. You get the picture. Now, you could use a newsletter in place of a nurturing email, but we prefer nurturing emails to newsletters for a multitude of reasons. Now, you can see how nurturing emails give you the opportunity to demonstrate your expertise. Just make sure that they're well written, they're informative, and they contain relevant information. In our opinion, they're the best way to stay top on mind, build trust, and position yourself as an authority. So that wraps it up for digital content. Let's move on to offline educational content. And that has everything to do with educational content that's delivered in person. First up and most important, it's a must-do. If you're not doing this, you need to get started. And that's to host educational events at your business at least as frequently as quarterly. Now, you can do this more frequently, but quarterly is very effective. You can imagine how hosting events at your business brings so many benefits to your business, including positioning yourself as an expert and securing your business as a leader in the field. Now, what we recommend doing is to showcase one service or treatment or problem at each event. And it could be seasonal. For example, you could host a mommy makeover event in which you include education about body concerns and promotion of treatments for loose skin, stretch marks, and unwanted fat. The concerns that women have after delivering children. Then you need to plan, calendar, and promote these quarterly events for your clients and prospects alike. Now, similar to hosting at your business, you can participate in community events. When you participate in community events, well, you're also perceived as an expert and your business is seen as a leader in the field. They're a great opportunity to get out and support the community, get your business discovered, network, and just spread the word about your business and your services. Well, that's it. Everywhere you should be focusing with your educational content. And believe us, these things will bring your leads in that convert to sales. And they'll become clients for life. Now, successful businesses, they're built on smart marketing strategies. So using educational content to attract leads must be a big part of your business's smart marketing strategy. Get started implementing it today. Now, last time we talked about the many hats we as business owners wear. All the responsibilities and tasks that we're responsible for. It can be hard and feel so overwhelming. We know. We've both been business owners for a long, long time. And we know with marketing, in most cases, there's a big learning curve. Over the years, we've become marketing experts. And you will too, but it takes time. In the meantime, we can help. We built a marketing course with you in mind. So consider using our knowledge and our experience. If you think that a marketing course might be for you, consider learning more. We're going to leave a link in our show notes for our online marketing course. That's a wrap for today. Until next time, beautiful wishes.
If you enjoyed the show, please find us on iTunes and leave us a review. Email us at bodycontouringacademy.com with any feedback, topic suggestions, or to offer to tell your body contouring success story. We love to hear success stories and learn about winning strategies. Visit bodycontouringacademy.com for tools, education, industry news, and cutting-edge articles. Thanks so much for listening, and have a great rest of your week.